Interesting. Interesting. So, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but the very first thing that I'm going to tell in our very first episode or very first podcast is like my journey to South Korea and how I proceed my life, taking all those problems or taking all those opportunities as my challenges to move ahead, to gain some experience. Okay, so currently I was here for masters as well as PhD. That's like a combined course, integrated course. They call it integrated course, and it was it's about five years course. Like you take a course for 4 years and do like uh, one extra years for your like research. Basic main focus in the research. So it was incredible journey, I can say, but for the very first time, like I faced some of the problem like demotivations and the problem. Like I was a little bit embarrassed because of language. Also, when I go to the market, when I like try to explore more about culture, or more about language, or more about the peoples in South Korea, and even I can remember like when I go to a restaurant, I wasn't able to like order other food, even when I'm hungry, and I was compelled to take like the street foods at the time. Just tell them like, "Ika," like that. It was totally difficult for the peoples like who don't know the Korean language at the very first when they are in South Korea. And the next thing I want to say about my experience like working as a software engineer in Nepal also, like that gives me a boost confidence to work in this research field, and basically especially in drug discovery field. That was quite extraordinary, and that's quite beautiful. Like if I like think about that, it seems so good and so relaxing. And semiconductor chip-based technology, steel industry like that. So maybe there might be questions from you like how can we apply for South Korea? Like there can be the two fields, like one you can apply through the ambition like through the ambition, and one through the research. In the case of research, like if you can find a professor like based on your interest or research interest, then just try to send a mail to those professors. So if you get accepted, you can proceed, like make a communication with the university and just come and do your research and just get your degree and just get experience, like sharp your experience, get dirty hands and go to the market and go to the like your country and then sell your skills, right? And the next thing is like embassy track. Like in the case of embassy track, like maybe I think there are some scholarships that are provided. KGSP, I can tell about like it's like a government funded scholarship. You can see more in details about like KGSP. How can we get KGSP scholarship to study in South Korea for masters and PhD also? And for some of the other countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, like they come through the Asian ASEAN like that scholarship, and there are lots of scholarships that you can seek to if you have planned to study at the South Korea. And from my perspective, like it's been like maybe more than 3.5 years I've been studying here at South Korea, and from a perspective, I think education is free everywhere, and the only thing is your motivation and discipline to study. What do you want to do in your life? What's your purpose to go to like other countries? You want to like go just for money, or you want to get some skill and use that skills to like sell that skills to the market and boost your productivity. So that's depend upon you. And the next thing, like we are going to talk in this podcast, as I already told you all about, like how can we get through like admission to study in South Korea. The next thing, like what I'm going to tell is like tips for finding your perfect match for in South Korea. Okay? So basically, you can like leverage some social media to get your attention to find out the professor related to your research interest. Okay. Otherwise, you can visit the like physical visit like university website where you can find more details about the departments and professors related to your research field. So that can be my solution. And if you want some assist to get to find professor or to write like professional emails to the professors about your research fields or experiences, then you can like directly ping me so I can help you with the like getting in touch with the professors. Okay. And the next thing is like if you're planning to come to South Korea for your further higher studies, so please invest at least like 2 or 3 months to study Korean language, so it will be easier for you to like communicate, like you don't face a problem if you go to the markets, or if like if you want to make some Korean friends or you want to get involved in some social activities, so that can give you more pleasure, more confidence and more jolly moments to study in South Korea. So I request this, these are the tips for you, like basically how you can hone the profession, or how you can hone the university in South Korea. And is it okay to study at the in South Korea for your higher studies like masters and PhD? Yes. And the next thing is like just try to prepare yourself studying the Korean language if you are planning to study at the South Korea, because it's like the market is growing very large and they are in need of like skilled manpower, so we can do some creative or some productive works in the market. Okay, so I think these are the things from me, and I'll be sharing more about the lifestyles in Korea, my day, coding skills, like open coding and podcast like that, and then we will have some of our friends who will be speaking about the experience as well as the lifestyles and the dimension or the perspective of South Korea, how they can how they are suffering and how they are moving their life in South Korea. So stay tuned, have a good life, and check out in our next episode. Maybe in our next episode, I'm not sure about that, but maybe we will be having some of the students who are currently doing masters and PhD at some university, and that will be more informative for you too. Okay, thank you. Stay tuned and good life. Take care. Bye bye.